starters, I don't like your tie. First, there was a huge, awkward silence. Then the room exploded with laughter. The floodgates opened and the Beatles' natural humor flowed out. As Norman Smith later said, for the next 20 minutes, the Beatles were pure entertainment. By the time the band left the studio, George Martin was completely and utterly enamored. As he later wrote, he was simply bowled over by their charisma. He felt if they had that effect on him, they could have that effect on audiences. But here's the thing, it wasn't the music, it was their humor. And more to the point, it was George Harrison's comment about Martin's tie. That remark might just be the reason the Beatles got their shot at the big time. I remember years ago an aspiring young ad writer came in for a job interview. His ads were not very good, but as he was closing his portfolio, I noticed a piece of paper sticking out of the back. I pulled it out and looked at it. The writer had done a parody of the old TV guide listings. My eye caught the Movie of the Week. It was titled, Time Waits for No Man. The description said, The Story of Bus Driver Eddie Time. It made me laugh out loud. We hired him on the strength of that one line, and he turned out to be an award-winning advertising writer. That's the lesson George Martin learned in 1962, and I learned 25 years later. When judging creativity, you have to keep your antenna finely tuned for the smallest indication of massive potential. Books are barbells for the mind, and I've learned so much from reading. I often say the best books about marketing aren't books about marketing. They're simply authors sharing their insights about the human condition. And what is marketing but the study of what makes us tick? When everyone was afraid of the Chuckles the Clown episode of the Mary Tyler Moore Show, the solution was to put that episode in the hands of a seasoned director. Risks become calculated risks when experienced hands are on the steering wheel. The Caddyshack director knew he could count on Bill Murray's experience as an improviser. And the director of To Kill a Mockingbird instinctually knew pairing Gregory Peck with James Anderson would drive the picture. Isn't it interesting that the ad man farmer formed an opinion about his sheep that ended up killing his flock? And that George Martin was of the opinion the Beatles had no musical talent?